So kind of keeping on to my theme I did last video, which was the Chicago Bears getting sweetness. I decided to give some love to another person in the division by giving Brett Favre back to the Packers. Obviously, they lost Aaron Rodgers 2 years ago, and now they have Jordan Love. Well, Jordan Love isn't Brett Favre. I mean, he's... maybe one day. I don't know. With that being said, this is the 2024 Green Bay mother-loving Packers. Shout out to Tom Grossi. And of course, this is the updated rosters with the rookies, with everything. Lucas Van Ness, well, I guess he technically is in Madden 24. But also, Cooper is also in this roster as well. So let's just see how well the true gunslinger does for the Packers. Week 1 versus the Philadelphia Eagles. This is the Brazil game. And they lose. Okay, so last video I made, Packers went 2-15. Okay? Jordan Love wasn't really, you know, shooting off fireworks, as they would say. He was kind of doing really bad. Hoping with Brett Favre behind the quarterback situation here, things get a little bit better. And so far, I would say they are, because, again, last video they were 2-15. They already have 3 wins in this franchise so far. It's weird. It's like the Packers either go 2-15 or they'll go like 11-6. There's no in between. Either they're like awful or they're good. Good, great. Some more like that. With that being said, though, they do play the Texans here, which should be their toughest matchup of the season so far, and they do lose that matchup. So 5-2 at this moment in time. 5-3 at this moment in time. Now they play the 7-0 Lions in Green Bay, and they win going into the bye week. So talk about a division right now. We have the 2-7 Vikings, but we have the 7-2 Lions, 7-2 Bears, and 6-3 Packers. As I said last video, it's like this is the most unpredictable Madden franchise video, like most unpredictable division you could have in Madden for some reason. The NFC North is always all over the place whenever I sim it. Insane. But what's not insane is the fact that we are now 7-5. So, yeah, and we played the 10-2. We played the 10-2 Lions. I was trying to delay it as much as possible because it's not gonna. We won. We won. A win is a win. We are also currently number 6 seed. So we got through our Lions, it looks like. I think the last game of the season is going to be against the Bears because that would only make sense if we play the Vikings there. Yep, and we lost to the Seahawks. Great! I don't think Green Bay likes Seattle, as you know that playoff situation happened. Alright, 5-10 Vikings. And we beat the purple incarnations of Satan, I believe. Yeah. Now we put an 8-8 Chicago Bears. So we're not going to win the division, but it's really not saying that much at all. We beat the Chicago Bears, so we go 11-6 on the year. We are obviously the 5th seed because the Panthers somehow did better than us. No, the Panthers won the division. I'm an idiot. Panthers won the division, so we did the best wild card seed possible, which is the 11-6. And ironically enough, I did start this video off by saying the Packers either go 2-15 or 11-6. That was not said on purpose, but you know what? That ended up working out in the end. I did not expect that to happen. It's just, I'm telling you, it happens every franchise. If we saw it winning and we saw it doing well, you best believe that you can put your money down. We're going 11-6. If we saw it off doing bad, it's 2-15, and that's all she wrote. Anyway, let's see how the gunslinger did and why he didn't win MVP. 4,700 yards, 29 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Pretty good overall performance, I will say. All the receivers looked like they benefited greatly from having Brett Favre back there. As again, Brett Favre Okay. Don't know what just happened. Okay. For some reason, my controller is not working. So, one sec, guys. Let me try reconnecting it. That's Michael Pratt. Alright. I think we're good? Yeah, controller's working again. Gotcha. Alright, so let's go back to receiving. Yeah, defense, I meant to say, not receiving. Alright. And MVP, he came in number 3 for MVP. So, not the best, but you know what? Not the worst in the end. Tua was the only person who had more yards than him. But touchdown-wise, he actually came in one step behind Aaron Rodgers. That is very ironic. Second overall offense, so that was a positive note here. Now we play the 9-8 Panthers. And we lost to the 9-8 Panthers. How are the Panthers 9-8, first off? Second off, how did they beat us? Bro. Alright. The Panthers do that good this season, I'll be heavily surprised. I'm kind of a supporter of the Panthers, low-key, because I feel bad for them. And I think the Panthers, in all honesty, potentially could go like 8-9. I think they're going to have 7+ wins. I don't know about a 9-8 record, but I think like 7-10 is realistic for the Panthers. And I think they could, you know, pull off some upsets. As long as they don't upset us, I'm good. And us meaning the Bengals. Anyway, though. So, 0 awards won by Brett Favre. So, even though he came back and joined the Green Bay Packers, didn't really do much at the end of the day. I mean, he got to the playoffs, and I guess that's really all that you can ask for. I don't know. I kind of expected more from him. I expected him to come back in the league and actually take a Super Bowl. Maybe that's asking too much. But with that being said, it was the Eagles who would now finally beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. And Aaron Rodgers got to the AFC Championship game. See, that... I feel like the NFL isn't scripted correctly enough. This would have been perfect if it was the Packers with Brett Favre versus Aaron Rodgers and the Jets in the Super Bowl. And we couldn't get past the Panthers. And apparently Aaron Rodgers and the Jets couldn't get past the Chiefs. So I'm actually a little bit more happy that at least we didn't, like, in theory, get to the championship and lose. I felt like that would have been so much worse. But tell me down below your thoughts, opinions, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.